Buddy Tarbotten, for the first time in our 15 or 16 or 17 years of broadcasting, however long it is, buddy, we did not do a game on opening night, so this is our first radio broadcast of the season. We've got a good local rivalry, a division matchup in the Cape Atlantic United Conference between Cape May Tech and Wildwood Catholic. Wildwood Catholic lost on the road to Sacred Heart on Friday, but then got a real good win over Rancocas Valley at the Ocean City PBA tip-off weekend event. And Cape May Tech coming off an opening night win over first-year varsity program Atlantic County Institute of Technology. So both teams with a victory so far. And but this is a huge division game early in the season, especially for a team like Wildwood Catholic, buddy, that does not want to drop two early ones when they have certainly goals of winning the United Conference for a second straight year.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. And that loss that the Crusaders suffered on Friday night to Sacred Heart, talking to Coach DeWeese tonight before the game, he said Sacred Heart came out and played extremely well. They played about as good as they could play. And, you know, it's always tough to win up in Vineland. And if you don't come out ready to play, you know, Sacred Heart, a well-coached team, young team, but, again, an up-and-coming program. And they were able to knock off the Crusaders. And Wildwood Catholic came back on Saturday and beat a very well-coached and a very good Rancocas Valley team, a Group 4 school that is always a force in South Jersey, always ranked in the top 10. They are a very coached by Jay Flanagan. They do one heck of a job. So that was a nice win. The last thing they wanted to do was come out 0-2, then have to come here and play. And this is a tough place to play. Cape May Tech, as you said, they're 1-0. Coach Bobby Ridgway, you know, obviously this being a big division game and a local rivalry, and Bobby Ridgway gets his kids ready to play. And, Cape May Tech's going to come out here tonight looking to obviously knock off the Crusaders.
And there'll be a kind of an interesting side story here tonight in the starting lineup for Wildwood Catholic is the big 6'4" junior, Clinton Freeman. And he, of course, played his first year and a half at Cape May Tech. He transferred to Wildwood Catholic late in the regular season last year. And because he transferred during the year, he's immediately eligible this year. So this is his first game in his old gym. So we'll watch that matchup. And, this will be a lot of size on the floor in this game, buddy. You got Clinton Freeman, Eddie McWade, and Jordan Robertson all at 6'4" in the starting lineup for Wildwood Catholic. And then for Cape May Tech, you have Mark Earhart, the 6'6" sophomore, and Jake Hemingway, the 6'6" senior, and A.J. Pastor, who's getting up close to that 6'3" area, starting as a sophomore. So a lot of size on the floor for both clubs. And, we'll see how that plays out during this game. Of course, Eddie McWade for Wildwood Catholic coming off a tremendous game against Rancocas Valley. And Jake Hemingway, who is a junior, averaged a double-double, 13 points and 11 rebounds per game. So some of the better big men throughout the entire Cape Atlantic League on display in this basketball game tonight. Yeah,
and Brian, when you talk about height, then Wildwood Catholic can go to the bench and bring off Keenan Osborne, who stands about 6'4", the senior, and he gives them, another large body to come in off of the bench. But you're right, Jake Hemingway had a real strong year last year as a junior, and he looks bigger, and actually he looks leaner and a little meaner coming into tonight's game.
And the other thing is too, buddy, two very young teams. These two teams combined will only put two seniors on the floor in the starting lineup, and that's for Cape May Tech, Hemingway and Connor Mulville. Otherwise, Cape May Tech's going to start two sophomores and a freshman, and Wildwood Catholic will have four juniors and a sophomore in the starting lineup. So two teams who, while of course they want to have good seasons this year, and Wildwood Catholic certainly projecting out as a United Conference contender, but these are two programs that perhaps their best days are yet to come.
Yeah, absolutely. And Wildwood Catholic, they also bring off Tyler Norris. He comes off the bench, and he played some quality minutes in Saturday's win over Rancocas Valley. So, you know, Wildwood Catholic, they bring the senior, Keenan Osborne, the only senior on the club right now that's not injured. Harry McNally is on crutches. He's got a knee brace on. But as of right now, 6 out of the top 7 Crusaders, as you just said, are all underclassmen.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Still a couple minutes away from the opening tip here. Cape May Tech and Wildwood Catholic in boys basketball from right here just off the Parkway in Cape May Courthouse. We'll be back after this. 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, and CapeMayCountySports.com. Boys basketball action in the Cape Atlantic United Conference. Here are your starters for Wildwood Catholic. They're wearing the away blue uniforms trimmed in black and white. They are coached by Dave DeWeese. 3 juniors in the front court. All of them are 6'4". Eddie McWade, Jordan Robertson, and Clinton Freeman. In the backcourt, a 5'9" guard, George Cook. He's a junior. And a 5'10" guard, Kevin McWade, a sophomore. For Cape May Tech, Jake Hemingway, a 6'6" senior, will start at center. Connor Mulville, another senior, will play a swing position. C.J. Wise, a freshman, will play point guard. Mark Earhart, a 6'6" sophomore, will play down low. And A.J. Pastor, at about 6'2", who is also a sophomore, will play in the backcourt. And actually, it looks like there was a late change. Alonzo Love has been placed into the starting lineup for Cape May Tech, buddy. That was something different than what we had earlier, what we were given before the game. So it looks like Love is starting in place of Earhart. And Alinzo Love is a 6'1" sophomore. Cape May Tech wearing the home whites trimmed in green and black. They are coached by Bob Ridgway. 3-man officiating crew this evening: Burke Kane, Rusty Phillips, and the ubiquitous Bill Petrowski.
That's a big word. They're going to have to look up in a dictionary.
I might have to look it up, too. It was just the first thing that popped in my head. I hope I just didn't insult him.
Getting ready right now to get this game underway. A nice crowd is making their way into the Cape May Technical High School Gymnasium.
And if you're watching on video, one of the different rules that came into play this year in high school basketball is the official scorer now must wear a black and white striped shirt. Chip Harshaw over there looking stylish in that black and white referee shirt at the scorer's table.
Yeah, stylish is a rather kind word. I wasn't going to say I'd like to see the size of the zebra they had to kill to get that striped shirt on him.
If you're watching on CapeMayCountySports.com or 98.7thecoast.com, Wildwood Catholic, the away team in blue, will move from left to right. Burke Kane walks in with the ball. It'll be Jake Hemingway for Tech, Jordan Robertson for Catholic. Ball is in the air. The tip is controlled by Tech. Wildwood Catholic comes out in man-to-man defense. Connor Mulville will bring it up across the timeline. Looking, takes it to the wing, now back up top, swings it over on the left side to Wise. Now it's Mulville. Steps in, right elbow jumper, tough shot. And he knocked it down. Yeah, very tough shot. Good job that time, too, by Connor Mulville. Put the ball in his left hand. Nice little dribble penetration, pulled up at the elbow, and he knocks down the jump shot. Cape May Tech in straight man-to-man. Cook to the basket, and his layup is good. No help side on the back end, and Cook just went by his man and was wide open to the basket. Good recognition that time by George Cook. He got right to the rack. Wise, center of the floor, got it to Love. Love bounced it into the post. Jump hook was up and no good by Pastor, and now Cape May Tech will reset in the hands of Mulville after Pastor tracked down his own miss. Mulville spins into the top of the lane. Shot up is no good. Rebound to Eddie McWade. Flips it off to his younger brother, Kevin, and he brings it up across midcourt. And he's bumped and fouled by Mulville just inside the timeline. That's not a good foul 40 feet from the basket. No, that's not a good foul to senior. And that's, opening jitters right here in the first couple of minutes of this game. Connor Mulville, he picks up his first, team's first,
Kevin McWade, top of the key, goes to Eddie McWade further on the left side. Here's Robertson in front of the Tech bench. Gets it back to Freeman. Freeman tees up a deep shot, knocks it down for 3.
And that's something.
When you look at Clinton Freeman when you come in the gym, buddy, you don't think he can do that, but he certainly can.
Well, he knocked down a 3 against Rancocas Valley on Saturday, and if you give him space, he's going to take that shot.
C.J. Wise missed a jumper down the other end. Pastor came up with the offensive rebound, but he did so on the floor and then stood up while still holding the basketball, and that is a traveling violation. 5-2, Wildwood Catholic, 6:15 to go first quarter. Here's Cook. Holding, goes to McWade. McWade top of the key. McWade, dribble drive, dribbled into a double team, but reaching in was Love and committing the foul.
They're actually going to call that foul on A.J. Pastor, number 15 for the Hawks, the sophomore. He's going to pick up his first, team's second. 6:07 to go here in the opening quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top, 5-2.
Cook to Robertson in the corner for a long 2, and the rebound will go off of Cape May Tech and out of bounds.
Now that was a designed out-of-bounds play under the basket to get Robertson that shot. But it wasn't a good shot as Cape May Tech defended that well, Brian.
Cook back out top to Robertson. Robertson. They call a backcourt violation there. And the officials determining that Robertson had possession of the ball before he stepped backcourt. He can actually go get that if he just tips it. But he possessed it, then stepped backcourt. That is a violation.
Be the first turnover against Wildwood Catholic here in the opening quarter.
Here's a steal by Cook. Cook across the timeline to the basket. Got it in a foul.
What a tough shot. And I'll tell you what, very good defensive play that time by George Cook. He was able to pick the pocket of Connor Mulville, creating the Hawks' second turnover. Then he gets to the rim, draws the contact, goes to the line with the opportunity for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And that will be the second personal foul, Brian, on Connor Mulville, the senior. His second, team's third. 5:49 to go first quarter, 7-2.
And, yeah, Mulville's got to step out. Connor Kennedy is in the game. Cook makes the free throw, so it's now 8-2. Here's a steal by McWade. Kevin McWade, the steal, has the ball in the corner. Dribble drive, flips to his older brother in the high post. One step to the basket off the dribble. Got it in a foul.
And that time, Wildwood Catholic again forcing another Cape May Tech turnover, and again turning it into an opportunity for a three-point play. And that foul is going to be on number 15, A.J. Pastor. That's going to be his second, team's fourth. McWade at the line, 10-2, 5:36 to go, opening period. Wildwood Catholic on top.
McWade missed the free throw. Here comes Kennedy for Tech. Cross midcourt, really being hounded by Cook. Double team here now as they run and jump out of it. Kennedy throws it in the no man's land. It's stolen away by Robertson. Robertson in the open floor where he's dangerous. Gets it to Kevin McWade. Crossover, dribble, back to Robertson on the right wing. Eddie McWade now top of the key. Hands off to Robertson. Robertson to Cook. Cook holds. Goes to Kevin McWade. Now Eddie McWade, right wing. Holding against Earhart. Puts the ball on the floor. Crossover. Into the lane. Layup. No good. Rebound batted around, and Love comes out of there with it for Cape May Tech. Wise across midcourt against Kevin McWade. Flips it right side to Earhart. Earhart in the post to Hemingway. Turns, short on the jumper. Love follows it up with a nice putback from the weak side.
A good job that time by Alonzo Love, crashing, as you said, on the weak side, getting himself an easy bucket, and that's a basket the Hawks needed desperately.
Great look from Freeman down low to McWade, and he lays it in.
An absolutely good look up top, a high-low. Freeman to McWade for another easy basket for Wildwood Catholic.
Kennedy steps in, an 18-footer is no good. Freeman the rebound for Wildwood Catholic. Here's Cook across midcourt, takes the ball to the right side. Flips it back to Ed McWade. Over to Freeman. Freeman another three. That's heavy. And the rebound to Kevin McWade. Flips it up. No good, but a foul. And the smallest player on the court, second smallest player on the court, I should say, gets an offensive rebound, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And they're going to call that foul on number 3, C.J. Wise, the freshman. He picks up his first, 5th team foul against the Hawks. McWade at the line shooting 2.
The fouls right now, buddy, are 5-0. Cape May Tech has all 5 of them. The Hawks are going to take a timeout. We will too. Wildwood Catholic 12, Cape May Tech
shooting 5 for 8 from the floor. They're 4 for 5 inside the arc here in the early going. 1 for 3 from beyond. 1 for 3 from the foul line. Cape May Tech, on the other hand, not shooting the ball particularly well here in the early going. They are 2 of 7. And they have yet to get to the free throw line. As Brian had mentioned before the break, the team fouls are 5-0. Cape May Tech has all 5 team fouls. McWade buries the second free throw. It is now 13-4 with 3:54 to go here in the first quarter.
And here's a good call here by the official. Connor Kennedy was trying to cut to the ball, and Kevin McWade put both hands into his chest. And especially when you haven't committed a foul and your opponent has committed 5, the officials are looking for that. So McWade is charged with the foul. Love loses it in the backcourt. Picked up the loose ball by Eddie McWade. Gets into the top of the lane. Then he loses it, dribbles it off his foot. Tipped away by C.J. Wise. Great pass by Kennedy up to Love, but Love missed the layup. And Wildwood Catholic with possession now. 3.5 to go first quarter. They lead at 13-4. Kevin McWade uses a high ball screen from his older brother. Goes to Freeman. Freeman holding. Goes to Cook. Cook around Freeman's screen. Steps in, 16-footer. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Love. Love steps through a double team, gives it off to Connor Kennedy. Flipped up to C.J. Wise on the right wing. Wise lobs it in the post. And we have an offensive foul called against
They're going to call
C.J. Wise.
Yeah, C.J. Wise. That will be his second, team's 6th. So now the Hawks with 3 starters with 2 fouls each here in the first quarter.
Cook with it for Wildwood Catholic. Now goes to Freeman, over to McWade. Top of the key to Jordan Robertson. Robertson to Freeman. Freeman holds, goes over to Eddie McWade.
2:36 to go first quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top, 13-4.
Catholic being very deliberate on this possession. Now they call out a set play, looking for Eddie McWade in the post. They get it to him. Jump stop, jump hook. Didn't get the friendly roll. Kevin McWade, another offensive rebound. Credit him with that offensive rebound. He tipped it out to a teammate. Jordan Robertson now, top of the key. Holds, goes over to Cook in front of the Tech bench. Cook's pass over to Eddie McWade. Had to jump high to keep it in bounds. Gets into the top of the lane. Jump stop into the paint. Got a friendly roll, and the bucket is good. Eddie McWade with 6 points here in the first quarter.
And that time, no help side defense again by the Hawks, and McWade took advantage.
Wise steps in, 17-footer off the back iron, no good. Rebound, George Cook. Another quick shot for Tech. Here's Robertson, baseline drive, floater, off the rim, no good. Cook jars it loose and tips it out to Freeman. Wildwood Catholic's guards, buddy, being very active on the offensive glass.
That's the 3rd offensive rebound. Credit it to Wildwood Catholic's guards. The 2 of the smallest players on the floor.
Cook with it for the Crusaders, who lead 15-4. Freeman for 3, bang, make it 18-4.
And again, Freeman wide open, top of the key, had his feet set. Good follow through, and he knocks down the 3 ball.
Wise lobs it up to Kennedy on the right side for Tech. Kennedy is fouled with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter.
They're going to call that foul on number 25, Jordan Robertson. The junior picks up his first, team's second. 55.8 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. The Crusaders on top, 18-4.
Keenan Osborne into the game for Wildwood Catholic. Here's Wise for three right off the inbound. No good. Rebound to Kevin McWade, but then he throws it away. Stolen by Tech, and then they throw it right back away. Love was looking for Hemingway and threw it over his head and out of bounds. You got to throw it pretty high to get it over his head.
Absolutely. And that's the 6th turnover against the Hawks here in the first quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top, 18-4. 40 seconds to go, first period.
And Wildwood Catholic, it looks like, may elect to hold for one, especially with Cape May Tech now, buddy, in a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, Wildwood Catholic also, Brian, with the possession arrow to start the second quarter as of right now in their favor.
Now we have a 3-second violation called on Wildwood Catholic.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Keenan Osborne. It's going to be the 4th turnover against the Crusaders.
19 seconds to go, and Tech can get the final shot if they want to. Catholic showing pressure. Kennedy races it up the court, drives, takes a bump from Osborne, and throws up a wild shot, no good. Rebound to C.J. Wise, shovels it nicely inside to Hemingway, who missed the shot. Kennedy to Earhart at the buzzer, it's short. And the first quarter there was all Wildwood Catholic. They lead it 18-4. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMayCountySports.com.
Be there early because that is going to be a full house tomorrow night. That's going to be one heck of a basketball game. Middle Township ranked number 5 in South Jersey here in the early going.
And from what we understand, Berkey Kane, who's refereeing this game, is also going to be officiating that game tomorrow night. So, you know, we're going to start calling him Big Game Burke Kane.
Well, and he might be camping outside to save money on tolls.
Wildwood Catholic with the ball to start the second quarter. Kevin McWade dips in, goes to Jordan Robertson. Three-pointer rattles in and out. And another offensive rebound for Wildwood Catholic. And again, it's George Cook. Robertson, top of the key. Into the top of the lane. Kicks out to Cook. Cook steps in. Goes to Robertson again. 3-ball. That one rattles in and out and then pops back down, and it's good. Robertson's first bucket.
Good rotation that time by Jordan Robertson. That got him the friendly roll.
Corey Hoffman is in the game for Cape May Tech for the first time.
7:04 to go here in the first half. Wildwood Catholic out in front very comfortably, 21-4.
Tyler Norris off the bench for the first time for Wildwood Catholic. Kennedy spinning against Cook, takes the ball to the right wing. And Cook nearly forced a turnover. Here's Wise. Wise stumbles, falls to the floor, ball's loose. And now we have all kinds of players diving in, and we're going to have a jump ball possession to Cape May Tech.
They're giving the ball to Wildwood Catholic, but the possession arrow, yes, the official scorer trying to get yeah. Wildwood Catholic had the had possession to start the second quarter. The arrow was correctly adjusted by the official scorer. And Cape May Tech will inbound underneath their basket.
Mulville to Love. Back to Wise. Wise for three. Short. Rebound will go off of Wildwood Catholic and out of bounds.
That time, Eddie McWade unable to corral the defensive rebound. Tech again able to inbound underneath their basket.
Mulville tries to force it in, looking for Hoffman, and Wildwood Catholic bats it away. Tech will have to inbound the basketball. 6:34 to go second quarter. It's 21-4 Wildwood Catholic. Mulville, a nice block-to-block pass. And we have a block from behind, but I believe the foul is going to occur on Keenan Osborne. I'm going to say Osborne got Hemingway on the elbow, even though George Cook had a clean block from behind.
And that's going to be the first personal foul on number 33, the senior, Keenan Osborne. His first, team's third, 6:31 to go. Hemingway misses the first free throw very badly. He will get one more.
Second free throw, Jake Hemingway. That one's good. (21-5). Wildwood Catholic on top. Robertson holds, uses a ball screen from Freeman, gets into the top of the lane, kicks to Kevin McWade. Tried to pass down low in the post, and he really should have thrown a bounce pass. He tried to just throw a chest pass, and Tech tipped it away, and now they have possession.
And that's the fifth turnover against the Crusaders.
Mulville, top of the lane, stops, had to change his shot in the air. Tough shot from 10 feet for Connor Mulville. That was good defense by Wildwood Catholic, just a better shot.
Yeah, that was a very good defense by the Crusaders, but Mulville, as you said, was able to adjust his shot and knock it down.
Norris swings to Robertson. Robertson in front of the Tech bench on the left side. Back to Kevin McWade. Dribble drive, kicks to Norris. Norris along the baseline. Little floater from 6 feet is good.
Nice strong move that time by Tyler Norris. Able to drive the right baseline. A little pull-up jumper. And he knocks it down.
Mulville is bumped and fouled by Norris.
That's going to be the first personal foul on number 12, Tyler Norris. The sophomore picks up his first, team's fourth. Take this time real quick, Brian, to say hello to my mom, who is listening and watching this game this evening. My mom, Marianne.
We wish her a speedy recovery, of course, buddy. Here's Pastor on the left side for Cape May Tech with their team trailing it 23-7. Here's Mulville. Takes it right side, bounces in the corner to Hoffman. Hemingway trying to force his way into the lane, misses. And now Wildwood Catholic has possession. Robertson on the wing, into the lane, jump stop, floater, got it.
Another tough, strong move that time. Robertson going left to right in the lane in front of the rim.
Here's a steal by Robertson, center of the floor against the press. Thought about an 18-footer, now goes to Eddie McWade, top of the key. Flipped over to Robertson.
4:30 to go. 4:32 make that. Wildwood Catholic's going to call a 30-second timeout. They are on top, are the Crusaders, 25-7. And everything so far, Brian, in the first 11 and a half minutes of this game is going the way of the Crusaders.
Yeah, 25-7. Cape May Tech with just 3 field goals in this game so far. So, obviously, Cape May Tech needs to do something offensively here to get going.
Cape May Tech 3 for 15 from the floor. They're 3 of 13 from inside the arc, 0 for 2 from beyond. Wildwood Catholic playing a very stingy man-to-man defense, contesting every shot that the Hawks have attempted, really making things difficult on the offensive end for Cape May Tech.
All right, here's Wildwood Catholic with possession. Robertson on the right side. Holds, flips it back out to Garrett Moretti, who's in the game for the first time for the Crusaders. Here's Robertson, a deep three. That's an air ball. Eddie McWade the rebound, and he is fouled by Hemingway.
They're going to call that foul on number 15, A.J. Pastor. I'm sure Tech would have rather seen Hemingway, who has no personal fouls.
I thought it was Hemingway.
Yeah, but they call it on Pastor, and that's going to be his third, Brian. Team's seventh. McWade knocks down the first free throw. He will get another.
Second one is also good. He's got 8 early points. 4:10 to go, second quarter. Kennedy comes back into the game, replacing Hoffman for Cape May Tech.
McWade had 19 Friday night against Sacred Heart. He came back and had 23 against Rancocas Valley.
And he was 13 for 16 from the foul line in that game against Sacred Heart. Here's Earhart in the corner, flips it out high to Wise. Wise holding, ball on the floor right side, floats it into the lane to Earhart. Little jumper is no good. Rebound to Eddie McWade. And now it's Kevin McWade for Wildwood Catholic. Flips on the wing. Robertson thought about a three and then airballs it. He probably should have pulled the trigger the first time. I think he thought too much about it. Goes out of bounds. Cape May Tech will have it.
And that's the second air ball in a row by Jordan Robertson from beyond the arc. He's 2 for 7 here in the early going, 1 for 5 from three-point range.
Mulville on the right wing. Behind the back dribble, spins, has the ball tipped away and out of bounds by Kevin McWade.
And again, a good job that time by Kevin McWade, the sophomore, playing good on the ball defense, just not letting Mulville do any penetration off the dribble.
Mulville, top of the lane, kicks out. Kennedy for three, it's no good. The rebound brought down by Cook. Lobs it ahead to McWade to the basket. Layup is good. Eddie McWade running the floor well, and he's in double figures already with 10.
And, Brian, that's what happens when a basketball player dribbles with their head up. George Cook recognizes McWade. Eddie busting his tail to get down there, hits him with the pass. McWade, recipient of an easy 2 points.
Mulville driving the baseline, is shut off and then steps out of bounds. Good defense by Garrett Moretti and Kevin McWade there. Cape May Tech is going to take another timeout. 29-7, Catholic on top. 2:52 to go, second quarter. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMayCountySports.com. Back at Cape May Tech, Brian CUNNIFF with Buddy Tarbon. Normally, Buddy, we don't take commercials on 30-second timeouts, but here at Cape May Tech, a regular timeout seems to be a minute and a half, and a 30-second timeout's a minute, so that's why we stepped away for a moment.
Got to keep those sponsors happy.
Wildwood Catholic with the ball. Cook goes to Moretti. Now it's Kevin McWade. Back to Cook. Cook dribble penetrates. Moretti in the corner. Back to Cook. Cook over to Kevin McWade. In front of the Tech bench. And now it's swung over to Moretti, who tees up a three. Bang!
Good ball movement that time by the Crusaders. Garrett Moretti on the right side had his feet set. Good follow through.
That's the fourth three-pointer for Wildwood Catholic. They lead it 32-7. Mulville on the wing, trying to bull his way in. Stopped at the right elbow. Flips it over to Kennedy. Kennedy stopped by Cook. Now it's back to Mulville. Pounds the left-hand dribble. Stops, spins, 17-footer, no good. Rebound to Cape May Tech as it goes out of bounds off of Wildwood Catholic.
Long rebound that time, and Garrett Moretti had a hard time corralling it as it went out of bounds off of him. 1:54 to go here in the opening half. 32-7, Wildwood Catholic on top.
Hemingway bullying his way in, no good but a foul. And Jake Hemingway will go to the line for 2 shots.
And that foul's going to be on number 33, Keenan Osborne. Hemingway might have gotten away with a little contact there as he kind of created that, lowering his shoulder and bowling his way through Osborne. Nonetheless, Jake gets the call, goes to the line to shoot 2.
First free throw is no good.
And he is the only Cape May Tech player to get to the free throw line here in the first half.
Love back into the game for Cape May Tech. Robertson, Osborne, and Norris come in for Wildwood Catholic. Second free throw by Hemingway is good. Here's a steal by Love with the pressure. And he is fouled, and Alinzo Love will go to the line for 2 shots.
And that's going to be the 6th turnover against Wildwood Catholic. Keenan Osborne picks up his 3rd, number 33, the 6'4 senior. His 3rd personal, team's 6th.
First one's no good.
The Hawks now 2 of 5 from the charity stripe.
And those 3 misses have been 3 pretty bad misses.
Absolutely.
Second free throw is good. Some pressure now for Tech. Moretti bounces it across to Cook. Cook got it up to Robertson. Robertson tried to kick it across, goes off the bottom of the backboard and then out of bounds. And that's a turnover on Catholic.
And that's the 7th turnover against the Crusaders. Jordan Robertson that time was guilty, Brian, of leaving his feet before he really knew where he was going to pass the basketball. His angle was cut off. Therefore, he hit the bottom of the backboard and it bounced out of bounds.
Mulville, right side against Cook. Bounces in the post to Hemingway. Hemingway trying to work on Freeman. Had to throw it off of Freeman's body and out of bounds.
Clinton Freeman doing a good job that time, taking the baseline away.
Kind of pinned Hemingway under the basket.
Took his angle away and forced him under the backboard.
Hemingway travels, trying to step through a double team.
And that will be the 9th turnover against Cape May Tech. 1:20 to go here in the second quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top, 32-9.
Here's Robertson as Catholic beats the pressure this time rather easily. Norris, an 18-footer, that's short. Fouled his own shot nicely, but then it's called for traveling as he dove on the loose ball and then rolled over. It's a good call there by the official.
Nonetheless, it was a good hustle play by the sophomore Tyler Norris. Following his shot, not shooting, standing there and taking a picture. Almost coming up with the offensive rebound.
Norris a steal. Got it to Eddie McWade. Up to Robertson, and he will flush it with his right hand. And that brings the crowd to its feet. 34-9, Wildwood Catholic on top.
A very high percentage shot that time by Jordan Robertson.
I'd say so. Now we have a foul called as Hemingway was stripped of the ball, but he was fouled. It was before a shot attempt.
Jordan Robertson, they did a good job, the Crusaders, seeing him leaking ahead, getting him the ball. And as Jordan put the ball on the floor once, the Crusader faithful were all rising as they knew what was coming.
Hemingway short on the free throw. It was a 1-and-1 opportunity. But the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Wildwood Catholic.
Cape May Tech 3 of 7 from the charity stripe.
Mulville gets it in the Wise. Wise back to Mulville in the corner. Mulville trapped, dribbles around it. Did a nice job getting to the rim, no good. Rebound, batted around, Love, no good, but a foul. Fouled from behind. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And that time, as you said, Connor Mulville did a good job driving that left baseline. The Crusaders did a good job to get somebody to come over and help side, but they were unable to get the defensive rebound. Alonzo Love draws the foul on Eddie McWade. It's McWade's first, team's 8th.
Second free throw by Love is good after he missed the first one. He now has 4 points. It's 34-10. Wildwood Catholic on top. 27 seconds to go first half. possession arrow in Wildwood Catholic's favor. They may hold for one.
Well, Jordan Robertson missed McWade wide open down on the right block.
Cook to Robertson.
4 seconds.
Norris. Eddie McWade to the basket. Had his shot blocked. And the buzzer sounds. And at the end of the first half, a first half that was all Wildwood Catholic, it's the Crusaders 34, Cape May Tech 10. And we'll be back with the halftime report right after this on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMayCountySports.com. Now he's turning 30 today. So happy birthday to Ricky Give Me the Ball Thaw. You're watching on CapeMayCountySports.com. It's Wildwood Catholic with the ball, moving from right to left across your computer screen. They lead at 34-10. Tech comes out in the zone here. They flip it in the corner to Robertson for three. Off the back iron, no good. Mulville, the long rebound, he is fouled. Bringing it up across midcourt by Wildwood Catholic's Kevin McWade.
And they're going to call, as you just said, yes, that foul on number 1, Kevin McWade. The sophomore picks up his second. First team foul against Wildwood Catholic here in the second half.
Mulville goes right side to Pastor. Holds, comes out high to Hemingway, swung to Mulville, thought about a three, and gives it to Alonzo Love. Pastor on the right side, high post pass to Hemingway. He is fouled from behind by McWade. That'll be personal foul on Ed McWade.
And that's going to be the second personal foul on number 41, the junior Eddie McWade. His second, team's second, 7:18 to go here in the third quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top, 34-10.
Pastor in the post, jump hook from the baseline, no good. Fouled his own shot nicely, up off the glass and good.
And that time, A.J. Pastor doing a good job sticking with his shot. That's his third offensive rebound, his first basket of the game tonight.
So the first bucket of the second half goes to Cape May Tech. Tech's in a 3-2 zone here. High post pass to Freeman. Good look down low. Ed McWade missed the layup but followed it up and knocks it down. The only thing McWade did there was add to his rebound total and kill Clinton Freeman's assist.
And that was the 6th rebound. He's the leading rebounder, in the game here tonight. And as you correctly said, he cost Clinton an assist.
Hemingway on the baseline trying to work against Freeman. And he is fouled. Reaching in is Kevin McWade.
And that is going to be the third personal foul on Kevin McWade. He picks up 2 quick ones here in the first minute 27 of the third quarter. His third, team's third.
Tech gets it in. Wise to the basket, no good. Hemingway travels with it after he got the offensive rebound.
And it's going to be the 11th turnover in this basketball game against the Hawks.
Robertson on the wing in front of the Wildwood Catholic bench. 36-12, Crusaders lead it. Now we have an offensive foul called, and it's an illegal screen called against Clinton Freeman. So now all of a sudden we have the first 4 fouls of the second half called against Wildwood Catholic.
And Clinton Freeman picks up his first, and as you just said, the 4th team foul against Wildwood Catholic. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. 36-12, the Crusaders on top.
Love, nice little pass to Hemingway, but he missed the layup. Kevin McWade is fouled. No, they call a traveling violation after he got the rebound.
And Wildwood Catholic coming out to start this third quarter pretty sloppy. Fortunate that they're up 24
Long two on the way by Wise is no good. The rebound is tipped out of bounds by Wildwood Catholic. And the Crusaders are going to take a 30-second timeout. 5:46 to go, third quarter. They lead it 36-12. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMadeCountySports.com. Wise gets it to Pastor. His pass is tipped and knocked out of bounds.
Brian, you could hear Coach DeWeese telling his Crusaders during that timeout about how sloppy, they have come out of the locker room to start the second half.
They enter it to Hemingway. Jump hook, no good off the iron. Rebound comes back to Hemingway. Dips in, no good, but a foul.
And that foul's going to be on number 32, Clinton Freeman. Clinton picks up his second, team's fifth. So now Wildwood Catholic with 5 team fouls. The Hawks yet to commit one. 5:33 to go here in the third quarter. Hemingway knocks down the first free throw. He is now 3 of 7 from the charity stripe.
Wildwood Catholic's probably committed more fouls than they've had possessions so far in the third quarter. Hemingway makes both foul shots. He now has 4 points.
All from the foul line. He is yet to score a field goal in tonight's game.
Cook goes in the corner to Ed McWade. Back to Cook. Now it's Robertson. Cook again left side to Eddie McWade in the corner. Cross court pass to Kevin McWade. Bounce in the corner to Robertson. Robertson.
Ooh, I think he might have got away with a double dribble.
Now it's Cook. Cook bounces it over to Kevin McWade. Robertson tees up a 3. Rattles in and out. Rebound to Hemingway. And now we're going to have a timeout called by Cape May Tech. 36-14, 4:50 to go third quarter. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMadeCountySports.com. Quarter. Wildwood Catholic still leading it comfortably at 36-14, 4:50 to go in the period. Mulville. The backcourt. Cape May Tech's got to hurry to get it across, and they finally do. Here's Mulville stepping in. 17-footer is going to be short. Rebound batted around, and it will go off of Cape May Tech and out of bounds.
And right now, Cape May Tech just trying to do the small things right, trying to win the battle right now of the third quarter. Still very teachable moments here for Coach Ridgway and his staff.
Eddie McWade tried to lob it into Freeman, but threw it off the side of the backboard. Here's Mulville. Gets it to Hemingway, spinning. Floater is no good. Rebound Earhart. That's no good. McWade the rebound, and he is fouled from behind.
McWade grabbing his 7th rebound. He's on his way to a double-double. At foul number 42, Mark Earhart, the 6'6 sophomore, picks up his first team foul here in the second half against the Hawks. Coming up on the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top, 36-14.
Cook to Robertson. Swung over to Cook again. Cook center of the floor. Bounces over to McWade, drives off the glass and got the friendly roll. Catholic's first bucket in a while. Pass center of the floor, tipped, nearly stolen away, but Wise has it for Tech. Cross-court pass to Earhart, the layup is good.
And that time, good ball movement by the Hawks.
McWade to the basket, and he is fouled. McWade running the floor well again, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Eddie McWade with 14 points now.
And they're going to call that foul number 3, the freshman, C.J. Wise. He picks up his 3rd, team's 2nd. And that's something Eddie McWade, a very good athlete, Brian. He does a very good job of running the floor. And that's something for opposing teams' big men if you're covering McWade, or you need to know where he's at, because when he has the opportunity to bust it and get down the floor and get to the offensive blocks, he does that very well.
He made one of two. It's 39-16 Wildwood Catholic. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Mulville for Tech. Stolen away by Cook. He took it right out of his hands. Cook, the easy layup the other way.
And as you said, that time George Cook picked Mulville's pocket.
Here's another steal. Can McWade keep it in bounds? No. He knocked it away, and then a diving effort on the sidelines, but couldn't get there.
25-point game here in the third quarter, and that shows you the type of basketball player and athlete that McWade is. Eddie McWade, the junior, going to the floor to try and save that ball.
Love with it. Goes to Pastor. Nearly lost it. Dribbles around McWade. Is double teamed. Gets it back to Connor Kennedy. Kennedy spins and he travels. Spun through a double team and took one step too many. Garrett Moretti's in the game for Wildwood Catholic.
And that's the 13th turnover against Cape May Tech. 2:45 to go, third quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top, 41-16. Good idea that time, Brian, but Cook should have, a bounce pass would have gotten into Freeman.
Wildwood Catholic inbounds after Tech knocks it away. Here's Robertson in the corner to Cook. Cook for three. No good. Tipped up, kept alive nicely by Robertson, and Freeman knocks down the easy layup. Steal by McWade to the basket, and the layup is good. 45-16. Wildwood Catholic, more pressure in the front court, and another near steal. And now Cape May Tech will call a timeout as Wildwood Catholic has come alive here midway through the third quarter, and they now lead it 45-16, 2:14 to go, third quarter. Back after this on 98.7. Back at Cape May Tech, Brian CUNNIFF, Buddy Tarbotton, here on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMayCountySports.com. 45-16. Catholic on top. With now exactly 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Connor Kennedy with it against George Cook. Kennedy, nice move to the basket, couldn't finish. Robertson is fouled by Hemingway after getting the rebound.
Jake Hemingway is going to pick up his first personal foul. Third team foul against Cape May Tech. 1:53 to go here in the third quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top, 45-16.
Cook to Tyler Norris. Keenan Osborne's also back in the game for Wildwood Catholic. Here's Norris. Over to Cook, right side. Cook, a baseline drive, bounces across. Moretti for three. Bang! Garrett Moretti is 2 for 2 on threes.
And a good job that time by George Cook. Good dribble penetration. Finds Moretti open for the three ball.
And we're going to have a foul on this rebound here on Cape May Tech going over the back down the other end.
And they're going to call that foul on number 42, Mark Earhart, the 6'6 sophomore, his second, team's fourth. 1:16 to go here in the third quarter. Wildwood Catholic on top comfortably, 48-16.
Cook across midcourt. Takes the ball to the right wing. Uses Keenan Osborne's screen, gets into the right elbow area. Shot up by Norris is no good. Norris in the corner tracks down his own rebound. Gets it to Cook. Cook, dribble drive, gets to the rim, and he is fouled. George Cook, who has 7 points, will go to the line here for 2 shots.
And that foul is going to be on number 3, C.J. Wise. That's going to be his fourth, team's fifth. Good dribble penetration that time by George Cook, the junior. able to beat his man, takes him off the dribble down the right side of the lane, draws the contact, and as you said, he will go to the line to shoot 2.
You know, we always enjoy about these games at this point in the year, buddy, is you have a lot of former players who are now in college home for their Christmas holiday break in the gym tonight. Cook made the first free throw. It's always good to catch up with them and see how they're doing. And one of them's doing so well, your nephew, that he's going to end up taking one of our jobs soon here.
I was just going to say former stadium announcers.
50-16, Wildwood Catholic. McWade a steal. And he is fouled. As Cook made both free throws, they caused another turnover against the press. And Eddie McWade, who has 17 points and is 3 for 5 at the line, will go to the line again for 2 shots. First one is good.
McWade now 4 of 6 from the foul line.
Second free throw rattles in and out. Rebound to Corey Hoffman of Cape May Tech. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Mulville, takes the ball to the left elbow, backs away, lost the dribble. And he double dribbles. And he lost the dribble, went over and picked it up and then dribbled again. That's a violation. Ball was never tipped by a Wildwood Catholic player, so Mulville can recover it, but he can't start a dribble again. Now Wildwood Catholic, we'll see if they hold for one. 22 seconds to go in the period. Moretti bounces to Eddie McWade. Swung over to Cook. Cook takes a look at the clock. And now goes to Osborne. Osborne right side to Ed McWade. 10 seconds to go in the period. He now is going to take a top of the key and work on Corey Hoffman. McWade spins. Top of the lane is stripped. Can restarts his dribble. Gets into the paint. No good on the floater at the buzzer of the third quarter. And Wildwood Catholic has opened up a 51-16 lead here. And we'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter right after this on 98.7 The Coast, 98.7thecoast.com, and Cape May County Sports.com. All right, back at Cape May Tech. Brian CUNNIFF with Buddy Tarbotten. 51-16, Wildwood Catholic all over the Hawks as we get set to start this fourth quarter. Cape May Tech has possession. Mulville across midcourt. Holding against Kevin McWade. Goes to Connor Kennedy. Kennedy baseline drive. Lost the handle momentarily. Flipped it across to Earhart, who missed the layup. Hoffman no good, but a foul. Corey Hoffman will get 2 shots. DJ Smith, a freshman in the game for Wildwood Catholic here.
And Brian, to sum up this game through 3 quarters, Cape May Tech 5 for 31 from the floor. And they're right there, Mark Earhart just missing a puppy, and that just, their offensive woes have been miserable all night.
Hoffman missed both foul shots, but Wildwood Catholic violated on the second. That gives Hoffman another crack, and he makes that one. So he's on the score sheet with 1 point. 51-17, Wildwood Catholic on top. 7:35 to go in the basketball game. Kevin McWade goes to Jordan Robertson. Robertson swings it in the corner to Smith. Out to Osborne. Right side to Norris. Norris trying to work the high pick and roll with Osborne. It wasn't open. Now it's Kevin McWade. Holding. Goes to Osborne. DJ Smith steps in. 17-footer. Got it.
DJ Smith, a freshman.
He can stroke it.
Yes, he can. He gets that from his father, who was a heck of a shooter in his day.
Mulville, top of the lane, spins, jumper, got it. Connor Mulville with 3 field goals and 6 points in this game for Cape May Tech. Left side is Smith. Bounces to Robertson in the corner. Robertson holding. Back to Smith. Smith to McWade. McWade pounds the right-hand dribble in front of the Wildwood Catholic bench. Drives baseline, is shut off. Walks it back out between the 2 circles. Here's DJ Smith on the left side to Tyler Norris. Osborne now, right side to Robertson. Robertson stops, pops for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Hoffman. Back to Mulville. Mulville on the right side. Kicks it out. Kennedy for a long 2. That's no good. Mulville, an offensive rebound. Gets to the rim and lays it in.
Connor Mulville going hard to the rim after getting that offensive rebound. He now has 8 points to lead the Hawks.
Norris trapped. Ball's knocked loose. Smith with it in the corner. Baseline drive. Bounces across to Osborne, and he is fouled.
Good job that time by DJ Smith as he drives the left baseline. Help side defense slides over to him, and he finds the open man being the senior Keenan Osborne. Osborne draws the foul. It is the 4th personal foul on number 42 for the Hawks. Mark Earhart, his 4th, team's 7th. 5:31 to go here in the basketball game. Keenan Osborne misses the first free throw. Wildwood Catholic is on top, 53-21.
R.J. Kelly and Rob Darby into the game for Cape May Tech for the first time. Jake Hemingway checks back in. Free throw by Osborne is good. He's on the score sheet. And here's Darby. Lost the dribble momentarily. Bounces to Hemingway. Hemingway on the wing. Kicks across to Kelly. Back to Mulville. Mulville spins top of the key. Pops from 17 feet, no good. Good rebound by Darby, in and out, no good. Got the rebound again and laid it up and in. So Rob Darby with a bucket there. Here is Kevin McWade. Works around Hemingway. Nice bounce pass across to Osborne, who was fouled from behind by Mulville. That was a great bounce pass, buddy. With his left hand, too.
Yes, it was. And again, good dribble penetration by Kevin McWade. When the help defense came to him, he was able to find Keenan Osborne wide open on the right side of the basket. And as you said, a textbook bounce pass to the senior, sending Keenan Osborne back to the charity stripe. He knocks down the first one. And Brian, Kevin McWade, who runs the point for this Wildwood Catholic basketball team, has not taken a shot in this basketball game, and he has played very well.
Free throw is good by Osborne. Now we have a timeout taken by Tech. 55-23. Crusaders on top, 4:46 to go in the game. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMayCountySports.com. And Smith knocks down the free throw. He's taken 3 field goal attempts and 1 free throw, and I don't think he's hit the rim on any of them. He's made all of them. Hemingway in the front court. Misses the shot. Wildwood Catholic player, I think it was Tyler Norris, dove on the rebound, but then part of his body touched the end line, so that is out of bounds.
3:02 to go in the basketball game. Wildwood Catholic 61, Cape May Tech 27.
Hemingway, little floater, and knocks it down off the inbound. Norris goes to McGann. McGann over to Zworkowski. McGann holds. Wildwood Catholic leading this one 61-29. Osborne flips it to Norris. Norris uses Osborne's screen. Norris into the paint, lobs it down low to Osborne. Layup blocked by Hemingway. And the rebound taken by Cape May Tech. Here comes C.J. Wise working against Tyler Norris. Wise shovels it off to Darby, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Possession arrow in favor of the Crusaders. 2:17 to go. 61-29. Wildwood Catholic cruising to their second win against one defeat here in the early going of the 2012-2013 basketball season.
Smith to Zworkowski. Over to McGann. McGann back to Osborne. Now it's McGann again. Good look to Norris. Great pass down to Osborne. He lays it in. Great extra pass.
Yeah, Wildwood Catholic just being unselfish all night long. And that time, Tyler Norris, the recipient of a good pass, makes an even better pass. Finds Osborne wide open on the right block for a layup.
They lob it to Hemingway inside. Good entry pass. He lays it in. Hemingway now the first Tech player in double figures with 10 points. But he's gotten 6 of those points here late against Wildwood Catholics, essentially their JV team, minus Keenan Osborne. We have a foul up top on Tech. That's going to be a 2-shot foul now. Double bonus for Keenan Osborne.
And they're going to call that foul on number 21, Jake Hemingway. It will be his second. Team is over the limit. At 10, Osborne will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:22 to go in the game, 63-31. Wildwood Catholic on top.
First foul shot is good. Keenan Osborne now has 5 points. Second one is also good. He's 4 for 6 from the line and also has a field goal. 65-31. Wildwood Catholic putting the finishing touches on this win. Wise with it for Cape May Tech. His entry pass is tipped away. McGann the steal, and he is fouled from behind. And that's going to send Pat McGann to the line for 2 shots.
And they're going to call that foul on number 3, C.J. Wise. Check that. It's going to be on Pastor, A.J. Pastor. He picks up his 5th. So Corey, team is over the limit.
Excuse me, buddy. Corey Hoffman checks in. McGann's free throw is no good.
He will get one more.
And that one's short. Rebound taken down by James Holmes, who's into the game for the first time for Cape May Tech. Here's Darby for the Hawks. Goes over to Wise. Wise holds into the lane. Floater. Nice move. C.J. Wise. The jump hook is good in the lane.
That's his first points of the ball game.
DJ Smith for Catholic. Pass in the post. Trying to fight his way up is Norris. That's no good. And now Osborne's going to be over the back of a Cape May Tech player. And R.J. Kelly will walk down and shoot a 1-and-1.
And that's going to be the 4th personal foul on the senior, Keenan Osborne, 8th team foul against Wildwood Catholic. And Kelly will, as you said, walk the length of the floor to shoot a 1-and-1. R.J. Kelly 0 for 1 from the foul line so far this evening.
No good on that free throw. And the rebound comes down to Zworkowski. 37 seconds to go in the game. Wildwood Catholic comfortably ahead at 65-33. As this has basically become a JV game here at the end of the varsity contest. Here's McGann. Kicks it across to Zworkowski. Osborne right side to Smith. Up top to Norris, Tyler Norris with 12 seconds to go into the top of the lane. Kicks out to Osborne. Osborne to Zworkowski. Dribble drive into the top of the lane is shut off. Goes to Norris. Norris drives the baseline, and he is bumped and fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And that foul is going to be on number 25, James Holmes for the Hawks. It'll be his first. Team's been over the 10 foul limit. Tyler Norris, as you said, he will go to the line. He is 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. And he will get 2 shots with 1.3 seconds to go.
Wildwood Catholic coach Dave DeWeese has to be pretty happy overall with his team's effort here tonight. Norris makes the first foul shot.
Well, Wildwood Catholic did a good job. They came out ready to play both offensively and defensively, Brian.
Norris makes the second, Tech inbounds, and that'll do it. 67-33. Wildwood Catholic wins it over Cape May Tech, a dominating performance. They move to 2-1. Cape May Tech drops to 1-1. We'll be right back at you tomorrow night on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMayCountySports.com down at Middle Township as the Panthers will host St. Augustine Prep. And once again, we also want to thank our main video sponsor, Omer's Appliance, for providing this game. Matt Omer on the video. For my partner, Buddy Tarbotton, I'm Brian CUNNIFF. It's been a real pleasure to be here on opening night. Before we go away, let's give the final statistics here. Why don't we break away for a 30-second commercial first, and we'll come back right after this. We'll wrap it all up right here on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMayCountySports.com. Here's your final point totals. First for Wildwood Catholic, Eddie McWade led all scorers with 18. George Cook had 10. Jordan Robertson and DJ Smith each with 7. 6 points apiece for Garrett Moretti and Keenan Osborne. 5 points for Tyler Norris. 1 point for Kevin McWade. And Wildwood Catholic improves to 2-1 for Cape May Tech, which falls to 1-1. Jake Hemingway had 10. Connor Mulville with 8. 4 for Alonzo Love. 2 points apiece for A.J. Pastor, Mark Earhart, R.J. Kelly, and Rob Darby, and 1 point for Corey Hoffman.
And Brian, real quick, just to not to go through the entire stat sheet in a game like this, but to sum it up, Wildwood Catholic shot 23 for 43 from the floor. They were 18 for 29 inside the arc, 5 for 14 from beyond. Cape May Tech, on the other hand, they shot 13 for 46. But through the first 3 quarters, they were 5 for 31. They shot 8 for 15 inside the arc in that fourth quarter. And as you said, primarily they were going up against Wildwood Catholic's junior varsity team. And that's when Jake Hemingway was able to get to the 10-point plateau. And Wildwood Catholic just did a very good job of shutting him down for the first 3 quarters. They executed on the offensive and the defensive ends of the floor, and they moved the ball around. And Wildwood Catholic, they had 10 players scored tonight. And when you get that type of balance, you're obviously going to have success.
So an impressive win for Wildwood Catholic, a big one, gives them their first win in conference play, and they improved to 2-1 overall. Again, for Matt Omer on the video, for my partner, Buddy Tarbotton, I'm Brian CUNNIFF. Wildwood Catholic wins at 67-33. Back on the air tomorrow, St. Augustine Prep at Middle Township, 7 o'clock start right here on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMayCountySports.com. That'll do it from Cape May Tech. Thanks for joining us for high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast and CapeMayCountySports.com.